So I've been playing the Titanfall 2 tech test, and it's weird to say that this is a complete different sort of atmosphere to this game. I mean, with like the reviewers and stuff, the hype surrounding this game, and that there's absolutely none of it. I mean, there's been sponsored EA videos kind of all over the place, but people aren't really talking about this as much as they were for the last game. So it's kind of a weird 180, and the game itself is it's very all right. It's very much the same sort of. I was expecting, I don't know. What I liked about the last game was that it was very immersive in a way that no other real first person shooter sort of like arena style kind of thing did. I mean, you jumped into the map and you just ran around, you did shit, and like your commander was talking to you the entire time, and the grunts that you were running around with had dialogue, and they were saying, "Oh my God, look at the fucking dude," and it was very immersive and it was fun, and it's weird because that seems to be taken out, which is kind of that kind of sucks. That was like the best part of the other game, and also um, the game is it's very much an arena shooter, or it feels that way. And the case in point, the new bounty hunter mode, um, in which you kill people and you get money for each of the kills you get, and you can deposit those points into these little money bank fucking things. Um, which kind of it goes back to what I was talking about. They're really killing the immersion of this game. Um, with just those tiny little. I mean, I'm kind of nitpicking, but overall, yeah, it was a good demo. It was a good beta, but so was Battlefield Hardline's beta. So I don't really want to say too much about it right now, other than the fact that I don't really like what they've done with the new bounty hunter mode, because it kind of replaces what TDM was before, in that it's the only real mode that has AI grunts and specters running around, and it has a bunch of other shit, and I don't know. It doesn't feel it wasn't really what I was expecting and what I really wanted from a sequel to this game, or to this franchise, or whatever. What do I have to say? What are some of the positives? What are some of the things that I liked about the game? The sound design. The sounds are very cool. The guns all sound very nice. If you ever engage enemies at long range in this game, it feels awesome. Because that's when the game is really kind of at its best for me for some reason. Is just I'm like very far away from a bunch of grunts and maybe one or two players, and I'm using that fucking assault rifle and I'm just going at it, and I'm just shooting at these people, and it's very, I don't know, it's weird. It sounds really cool and it just feels really cool. Um, so, and that's kind of all due to the sound design with the guns and shit, and the sliding shit. I don't know. I don't really know what to say about it. I mean, I wasn't blown away by it. And it's here's a bit of long range gameplay. This is kind of, I don't know. There's something about long range engagements in this game that just makes it feel really cool. And the graphics are pretty good. They're not as good as I was expecting, but they're okay. Obviously, there's a lot of shit going on, especially with the AI components and shit. But it wasn't as good as I was expecting. I mean, if you look at it now, it's beautiful. It does look really good. It's just, if you oh Jesus, oh, real burp. If you compare it to something like, let's say, fucking like Overwatch, or even like, I don't know, it's just some of the other games of fucking Witcher, Wild Hunt, or Assassin's Creed Black Flag. These games are all more pretty in this game. Then again, those games aren't rendered. They're not doing as much as this is in the moment. But I don't know. I was expecting more. I mean, I played. Sorry about that. I played Titanfall on the Xbox 360 because I have a PS4. I didn't really want to go for an Xbox One. But I mean, the game was playable there, and it looked okayish. It looked kind of turdish, but it was fine, and it was playable. And my friends played it on that platform, and they were perfectly fine with it. They loved the game. Um, and I don't really know if they're really gonna feel this one as much as they were the other one, because that immersion's gone. Which brings me to the other two modes that are available. Uh, Pilot versus Pilot and Amped Hardpoint. Amped Hardpoint is literally just Hardpoint, except you can stay on the points a bit longer and get some extra points. And that's it. Pilot versus Pilot is just TDM. So we're kind of having the same problem with this. Then again, this is basically a beta or a tech test, if you want to use corporate zing words. I don't know. The other two modes, they're not immersive. They don't even have the grunts available. It's just 6v6 or 8v8, all pilots, and the other Pilot versus Pilot doesn't even have Titans in it. So it kind of feels just hollow. I mean, it's fun, and it's the game is fun. It's very fun to play, but without the Titans involved, it just kind of feels generic and weird. um, they did add the new kind of gadgets in with the thing that you can see through walls with and the grappling hook. I didn't try the grappling hook yet. Or I tried it a bit, but it wasn't that much. I haven't gotten to the cloak yet, but everybody used the cloak in the old game, so I mean, I'm expecting it to be around the same. But these are my first impressions. I'm impressed, but not that much. Mostly, I'm just impressed because it's a very good beta. I've had little to no bugs. I've had little to no crashes. I've seen, I mean, the game seems to be working fine, but then again, back to what I was saying before, so did Battlefield Hardline's beta. And so, if you're going into this, don't expect to be blown away. And since there isn't really any hype surrounding this game, I think people can come into this with much more of an open mind and kind of look at this for what it is. And honestly, for what it is, it's a fun shooter. It's fun, it's cool to play, it's nice, but it's not innovative or insane. So that's pretty much, that kind of wraps it up. I'm going to come out with maybe a few more videos of beta gameplay or tech test gameplay before this whole shit goes away. But go ahead and let me know how you feel about this shit. I don't know. The more I look at the open fields, the open field section of the, what the fuck is it called? The Frontier, some shit. Homestead, I think it's called, yeah, Homestead. That looks really pretty. So yeah, maybe I'm not giving this game enough credit. Maybe I'm being a bit too critical, but still, I'm not blown away. But let me know how you guys feel. And hopefully I'll see you guys again. If you like the sound of my voice and my awkward little, things, then go ahead and subscribe, check me out, look at the other videos. They are just as awkward as this one. And I'll see you guys later.